Hello, I am John,
And I'm Nancy.
and
And
we
we
are
are
J&N
J&N
Travels.
Travels. We drove from New Hampshire to Florida to Snowbird for the first time and would like to share our tips and advice from our 3 months down south.
Hello, today's video is when can we expect the annual passes to return to Disney World parks in Florida?
Well, I hope soon, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, one of our probably our biggest disappointments when we went snowbirding this past winter was the fact that we couldn't get an annual pass for Disney.
Hmm.
For years, me and you have been planning our retirement, and one of our initial goals was to get an annual pass that we could use for the 3, 4 months we were snowboarding this past winter. About 2 months before we retired and head to Florida, all of a sudden the passes were put on hold and are still on hold.
Yes, it's so sad.
So when will we be able to get a pass? Will we be able to get one for next winter?
I
Fingers
sure hope
crossed.
so, but I don't think so.
Well,
What do
this
you
is
think?
our put on when the annual passes we think will return. Well, Nancy, after doing a lot of research and talking to some people that are actually involved at Disney World, come to the realization this may not happen in the near future. Sad
That's
to
such a shame because we had been looking forward to this
yeah,
for our whole retirement.
sad to say
Yeah.
that it seems like Disney is waiting for the economy to worsen
Oh,
before assuming the sales of annual passes. Now, keep in mind this is just our opinion
yeah,
with some input and some research involved, but these are our reasons why. Airfare is pretty expensive right now.
it is
It has gone down since the
somewhat,
beginning of the summer,
somewhat.
but it's still up there,
Hmm.
and hopefully it will keep going down. It's possible that when kids go back to school September, October, that fewer people will be willing to spend hundreds of dollars on airfare for a long weekend. So this
Yeah,
is going to cut down the amount of people going to Disney.
I think so.
In that case, Disney would be looking for annual pass holders to make a difference, especially in things like the restaurant revenue.
Oh, definitely. I agree with that.
Another reason that I think passes aren't being sold is because Disney World is still very understaffed and there's still very limited park capacity. You still have to make a reservation to get into the park. You can't
Yeah,
just go in like we used to do in the old days.
right.
Someone who travels and stays for 5 to 7 days is more valuable than someone who comes in an annual pass and stays a day or two and buys less merchandise, less food, less beverage.
Right.
Does Disney really want to start up annual pass sales if it means turning away day guests paying a lot for a 1 day ticket and likely to spend so much more a day than the annual pass would? Very sad to say this, but there isn't a lot of good business reasons for Disney to bring back the annual pass right now. There are fewer guests, fewer employees to pay right now, and record profits. A lot of people don't
Right.
realize that there are record profits going on right
You
now.
know, in this difficult economy that we're in, Disney wants to make as much money as they can, and this is a way for them to do it.
Right. So Disney's annual passes will come back when people can no longer pay the cost of a day at Disney World.
That's right.
So basically, Nancy, Disney World's waiting for the economy to take a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
Once the average Joe cannot buy a day pass, can't afford one, can't go in, then all of a sudden you'll see these annual passes come back out again.
Yep, it's a good marketing strategy, don't you think?
Yeah, bad for us, good for them.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, it doesn't look like we're going to have an annual pass available for us next winter, does it?
Nope. I just hope we can get a few years in Disney with an annual pass before we stop going down.
Good point.
And remember, stay young and have fun.